presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
From the gun, it's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The coverage by Terrell Bernard.
Looking to pass. Tua. Flushed out right. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
2 yards on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
Tua going to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
Play action, now it's Tua. And he's caught downfield, it's Waddle. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal, Miami.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Alec Ingold, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Now, this is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Allen. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 24 carries, 69 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Cook again. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Allen to throw it. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
On 4th down, Jake Camarda on to punt for Buffalo. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 2 to Tyreek for the Miami first. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. This is taken at the 18. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 46-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen now on the sneak. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Giving the ball is Cook running left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
He wants it all for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away.
It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line.
On the option left, here's Tua. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16.
A gain of 14. And the Dolphin first down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
He takes it to the 15. A flashy move, but little to show for it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
in motion is Westbrook-Ikhine.
Here's Tua. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
A loss of 2 yards.
Now Tua. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
And hang on here, we got an injured player, and that is QB Tua Tagovailoa, who's in need of some assistance.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Gotta say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll give to Cook on the read option.
A little juke. Jukes by again.
Still on his feet.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And out come the Dolphins now.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
Loss of 6 yards.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And taken right at the 35. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
Oh, pressure comes, and the Dolphins block it. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, one step, and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And they'll begin by running the option.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Up the middle, Achane.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Achane gets it from the gun.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
They run play action with Haener. They'll get this to Bell.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Play fake. It's Haener.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jake Haener taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Dolphins take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. To the air, Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for a Buffalo.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's another Bills.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Sealer on the stop. Brought down.
Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They complete it to Hill. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Hill going to go in motion right. So a no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The Bills send the punter out. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Running free at the 45. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
This is Bell.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
1st down, Dolphins.
To throw is Haener. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Joey Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Haener looking to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll go down at the 28. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. The kick by Sanders is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills getting set to go. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
A 54-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be
okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Play action. Here's Haener to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down.
A run straight ahead with Achane. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is brought in at the 21. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And they will take over first and 10. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing now is Allen. Shakir hauls it in. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 1 now. Allen taking it himself. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Haener.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Throwing. Haener. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
First down, Miami.
Back to the ground, Achane.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Second down at the 41-yard line.
Haener here to throw it. Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Hayner looking to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kenneth Grant able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Here's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd down.
Allen now on the sneak. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 30-yard line.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
One final try here for Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets, but one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner. And he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Miami set to take over. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll start with the option. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
To throw, it's Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 2. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaken up on the play. Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add to their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hayner sets to throw it. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Hayner on the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain on the play.
In motion is Westbrook Akina. From the gun, here's Hayner. And his throw here is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. Here's Hayner. And they're going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. the juke. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Allen. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
To throw is Hayner. And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 10, 2:13 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Hayner. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. This Buffalo crowd letting him have it. 3rd down now.
gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
Hayner looking to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, good move. And he will have a Bills 1st down, and that should be that.
It's a gain of 14.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now they run the option on 2nd down. Hard running at the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
Hayner looking to throw. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
17 yards. First down, Miami.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Here's 2nd and 10. Hayner. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Hayner here to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Alec Ingold with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Buffalo, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.